Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. And we are going to be finishing up our, this is the Pilgrim Girl Diamond. And we are going to start decreasing on both ends, which will, right now we have 25 squares. The next row will have 24 squares. And then it'll decrease by 1. And I will show you how we'll do that. Alright, so we will be back to show you that. Alright, let's get started with row 26. And in row 26, instead of chaining 2, we're going to chain 1. And then we're going to turn our work and slip stitch in the first 2 stitches, which are double crochets. So we're just going to slip stitch in those. Then in the 3rd stitch, that is our single right there, we're going to start our square. So this will be the brown square. And then I need to put 4 blue in. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we need 3 tan, we have to make sure we get all of our yarn when we do that. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Alright, we need to take that 10 with us. So we need our white down here. We're going to bring this white down. And we need 1 white here next. And then we're going to take that white with us because we're going to need it up above. And we're going to bring in our peach, and we need 1 peach. And then 1 brown, and then 2 peach. So then we'll go back to our peach. Got the 1 brown in. We'll put 2 peach in. So there's 1, and 2, and then we need 1 tan and 3 white, so let's leave that peach behind. Well, that's interesting. I guess we got a little bit of a something going on here. I said 1 tan and 3 white. We'll leave that tan there, and now we're going to put 3 white in here. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to finish this row off by putting 6 blue and a brown at the end. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, now as we switched over here to brown for our last one, I'll explain this to you. I said that we were decreasing on both ends, and we did that on this end by, instead of chaining 2, we just chain 1 and slip stitch down to here, right? We're going to decrease on this end too. So we are going to, this used to be our last stitch of the row. This one here now is going to be our last stitch of the row. So it's that last blue single crochet. That'll be your last stitch. You make your square, and then you're going to slip stitch in the next stitch of the brown, which is that single crochet. Okay, and then that is done. So you should have 24 squares in this row, and this is what the row 26 looks like. Yeah, let's see if I got it all in there. Okay. All right, so now we're going to chain 1 and turn for 27, and you will do this every time now at the beginning of every row. Chain 1 and then slip stitch in the first 2 stitches, and then make your square in that third one. So you're going to do this every time you begin this row now. All right, and then we're going to switch over to blue, and we're going to put 6 blue in. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, and then we need 3 white. There's 1. 2. And 3. And then 1 tan. We're going to bring this white with us. So we need a tan and 3 peach. Bring up our peach. So there's 1. 2. And 3. And then we need 2 white. Let's see if I can fix this. A little bit of a tangle right here. Uh-oh. All right, now we need 2 white. I should have left that tan up here. All right, and then you're going to need 6 blue and a brown. This is going to be your last stitch for your brown right here, right there. Okay, so 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and the brown. Yes, 6 blue and a brown. So we will be back for row 28 in a moment. So row 28, we will start out with the brown. And then we need 6 blue. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we need 3 white. And there's 1, 2. We're going to bring up this peach on that third white so that we have it. Oh, it's 2 white, not 3. Oh, goodness. I wonder why that didn't look right. So, and then we're going to, then we're done with that white, right? Yeah. Then we're going to need 2 peach and 1 tan. Grab that white by accident. We don't need that white. Or do we? Yes, we did. Dang it. Alright. Yes, we do need that white. So 2 peach, 1 tan, and then we need the white. And we need 4 white. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to finish off this row by putting 5 blue and a brown at the end. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, and there we have that. So there is row 28 done. Row 29. We're going to chain 1 and turn. And we're going to start out with our brown again. And then we're going to need 5 blue next. So there's one, two, three, four, and five. So 5 blue, we need 5 white, so there's one, two, three, four, and this, okay. Bring up this tan right here for the 5th white. And then we need 1 tan next. We need that white again. Yes, we're going to need to bring that white with us. So 1 tan, 1 peach. So on this tan, we're bringing up the peach. And that ends the peach in this row, too, because that ends her face. So we don't need that tan anymore. But we do need the peach. So we'll leave that tan there. And then we need 3 white. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Leave the white behind. We'll finish off this row with 5 blue and a brown at the end. So there's 1, 2, 3, and that's not right. What did I do? Yeah, this doesn't look right. So what did I do? these stitches. Yeah, this is not right. Sorry, we're gonna have to tear this out, guys, because this ain't right. We should have had 5 blue and not 6. Where did I get? I'm looking at the one above. This is 29.
Grandma, are you tired? You doing all right? You want me to make you some tea? You want some warm?
I think I had 6 blue in there to begin with, and we're supposed to have 5. And then 5 white, 1 tan, 1 peach, 3 white. One, two, three, four, well, that would have done, I don't think it's 5 white, I think it's 4 white. It is 4 white. There's my problem. Or 3 white.
Anywhere where there's food, there's Helena. Or Helena, however you want to say it. Oh, she's bad. She's a bad dog. Did she get your medicine yet? No. I got it fine right here. I got some hard
Alright.
eggs.
So there was 5 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3. I think it's 4 white. Let's see. Well, darn it, I'm telling you, I'm having a rough time here today. Yeah, there's 1. 2. 3. 3 white. Let's do the 3 white and see if that's better. Yes. It's 3 white. 1 tan. And 1 peach. and then 3 white, so there's 1,
I gotta go change.
2,
They played today. They won both games, so they're in the championship game. That's about all I know.
and 3, and then 5 blue and 1 brown. All right. So I should have looked at that. Oh, we're never going to get through this row. I apologize, guys. It's 4 white up here before you get to that tan. So it's 4 white. And then we need the tan and the peach. 1 tan, 1 peach. And then 3 white, 5 blue, and a brown. So then there's 1. So it's like a puzzle. Now it looks good. It looks right now. Oh, goodness. 3. That's 3. 4. And 5. Then we'll put our brown in. And that is row 29. So that is row 29. So we're actually going to cut off that peach because that was the end of that peach. We're not going to need that peach again. So for 30, let's chain 1 and turn. So we're going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches and start our square there in a third, as we usually do with the brown. And then we need 5 blue, So there's one. Two. Three. Four. And five. And then we need the one white. It's one white, three tan. Let's bring this tan up here. And then four white. So there's two. Three. And four.
I didn't see her up there. Is Kendra down here? You still downstairs? Kendra.
Yes, Vince, I'm down here.
Oh. You're going to Mass at 11?
Yes, Vince.
It's 10:30.
I know what time it is.
Hey, leave your car out when you come out. Let's take her and get it cleaned up.
So five blue and a brown will finish off this row.
I gotta take care of the mail. Yeah, wait, I'll show you. Came across. It's good meat. I want to show you.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a brown. And at the end of this row, you will have 20 squares at the end of this row. All right, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so we'll be back for row 31 in a little bit. Okay, so 31, row 31, we're going to start out with the brown. And then we need 5 blue. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, and then we need 4 white. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So then we need 1 tan and then 2 white. So let's bring that white with us. And now we need 2 white. So there's 1, and 2. And then we need to finish up this row by putting 5 blue and a brown at the end. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then that goes that way. I need to put a brown in. All right, and that is row 31. All right, and so we are done with that tan, and we can cut that tan off now. Yes. All right, so 32, we will start off with the brown. So we need 1 brown and 5 blue. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we need 6 white. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're going to switch over to blue, and we're going to finish this row off by putting 5 blue and 1 brown at the end. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring in our brown. All right, and that is row 32. 33, we're going to chain 1 and turn. Starting off with our brown, and then we need 5 blue. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to switch over to our white, and we need 5 white. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we need to finish this row off by putting 5 blue and a brown at the end. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Put brown in. All right, that was 33. That is the last of that white, so we can cut that off. And get that out of there. So now we're down to 2 colors. We're down to the brown and the blue. And 34, we are going to slip stitch in the next 2 stitches, like we normally do, and start with our brown. And then we're going to switch over to blue. And you're going to do 14 blue and then a brown at the end. This is an easy row. So we're just going to put these blues in. There's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. And 14. So 14 blue, and then the brown. We've got the browns on each side, which makes 16 squares in this row. You will just continue doing this with the brown, the blues in the middle and the browns on the ends. And the next row will have 13 blues on each side, and you will be down to 15 squares. And so you just keep doing it until you get to row 47. And in row 47, you will have 1 brown, 1 blue, and 1 brown. And once you get there, we will be back to finish off the last 2 rows of this diamond. So we'll just continue. It'll just decrease on its own, making sure that you've got browns on each end and blue in the middle. All right, and I will see you at row 48. All right, so we're going to chain 1 and turn. We just did 47 we got 47 rows done, which you should have 1 brown, 1 blue, and 1 brown. We are now done with this blue, and we can cut it off. And we are just down to one color now. So we're going to slip stitch in, and we need to put 2 brown in row 48. So there's 1 and 2. All right, chain 1 and turn for row 49. And we're just putting 1 brown in row 49 to finish it off. And we can cut that off. All right, now let's look at this. So here, let me see where we started off, right? Yeah, this is the front, isn't it? Or is this the front? I guess whatever front you decide that you rather have. Um, so I believe this is the front. Anyway, all we have to do now is tie down the ends and do the border. And then go to my video on the jack-o'-lantern diamond, and it's the exact same border. And just go to toward the end where the border is and do the border on it. I hope you guys had a lot of fun making this Pilgrim girl with me. I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and bye bye now.